Every day we take leaps, still trying to perfect the drop. Every verse I make a point. Let's see if you connect the dots. Yo, what up, y'all? Welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of Connect the Dots, hosted by yours truly, the newfound Lou Sound Riley B, and as always, powered by Suburban Pro Studios, man. They keep the lights on up in here, man. And I'm excited, man. We back in the building, man. We got 25Tolife in the building, man. What's going on, man? Man, thank you, number one, man, for sharing your energy. And we know life be lifing for everybody, man. And I just really appreciate you sharing your energy with the platform, man, for real.
Hey, man, well, humbly, I can say I appreciate you, and it's an honor to be here. Like, truly it is. So, like I said, I'm trying to soak up the environment and embrace it, man, because I ain't gonna say you only get one chance, but you only get one first time. So,
man,
I want to, like I told you, I want to be an assist. I believe in you and your platform, and I hope that I can assist you to your greatness and wherever you going. So,
man,
thank you for having me, bro.
Man, that means more than you know, man. And before we get to the bar, we gonna get to the bars.
Yeah.
All right, man. I'm gonna just say this, man. Talk to me nice, man.
Oh, yeah.
Talk to me nice, man.
Or don't talk to me at all.
Man, look.
Please.
Man, look.
Yeah.
I had a moment, man, to really get hip. And I realized that I knew you, but I didn't know you. I was like, man, I've been hearing this name and listening to some of this music, but I hadn't, no pun intended, I hadn't connected the dots yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So recently I was like, damn, okay, let me dive all the way in, and now I know who I'm listening to, man. And so it's dope because we got so many artists here and so many stories that when you hear one that you like or that you remember and you get to connect it and finally tune in and meet that artist, man, it means something, man. So I appreciate what you do.
Yeah.
Man, you spitting crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's good to know you've been outside, man.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to see what you got next, man. I say that to say, on Talk to Me Nice, when I first heard No Look Past, I was like, all right, we got some versatility and all that, man. So I want to ask you, man, what inspired that project?
Wow, you would ask about that one, but I'm glad you asked about that one.
If it's some more, give me hip, because you know what I'm saying, I'm just hip, but I
it's
need to
more,
dive in.
Normally folks would, if they mention 25Tolife, they gonna mention my album Troy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That was my more personal album, and I don't know, everybody don't follow you, they just see stuff, and that was the one I promoted more. But to hear you, you know what I mean, mention that, I really appreciate that because that came like off the humbug. That came because somebody hit me and I had to hit back. So it was like, that was my reaction. So it came like within a month or two, me creating that tape. So since you asked, what inspired it? Well, trying to be as cool as possible without disrespecting nobody, because I don't want to disrespect nobody, first off.
Talk that shit, man.
But as we grow inside of St. Louis, we connect with so many folk, but everybody don't stick. You know what I'm saying? And not all the time when you part ways, does it end well. Yeah. So while dealing with, the tape wasn't just about one person. Okay. It was actually about like a few folk that I may have fell out with, and it seemed like these folks teamed up, you know what I'm saying, against a superpower like 25Tolife. Okay. So, and it was like a music group in St. Louis, and when folks watch this, a lot of people know of the group. Okay. But anyway, I don't really want to.
No, you good. Yeah,
right. Okay.
But it's funny that you say that, because I mean, it just proves to me, I guess, how good the music was, because that wasn't even on my brain.
Right. Okay.
That it was like that. You know what I mean?
So when you go back,
you
will see that everything was personal. And if you see what it say, Talk to Me Nice, it was directed to the folks that wasn't talking. I didn't appreciate how they was, receiving me or dealing with me or projecting me to be. So that's the way instead of getting on Facebook, you know what I'm saying, or whatever you do, I just put it in the music, you know what I'm saying? And, and I don't know if you noticed on Talk to Me Nice, if you looked at all the tracks, it's really like Bible verses, like it say, I think the first track was No Look Past, but it's like no weapons formed against me shall prosper. If you go back and look at it, only a few folks. So people go back and look at the track list, and they'll see I put no weapons formed against me shall prosper inside of that. But so it was like a diss, but with everything I do, I'm go put I'm Most High God, Jesus Christ is gonna come out of me, and I'm gonna go give credit to that. You know what I mean? So inside of me being kind of wicked in a way, because I'm not all the way talking good. That was the way I got revenge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's my justice. That ain't right, but that's the way I did it.
As creatives, man, we got so many different sides to us. I mean, as humans, but then even as creatives, man, like we have a right to express ourselves in the way we need to. You know what I mean? And look, I'm all for putting it in the music. To me, hip hop is therapy.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, even if you may have had a conversation with somebody, or even if you haven't, man, that could be your only way that you know or feel like you can flesh it out is through the music.
And you preaching to the choir, because that is like, I didn't grow up wanting to be a rapper. I didn't grow up. That was a far-fetched type of thing. I dealt with things. I'm from the hood, man. I'm from the north side, man. So I dealt with things that was reachable. Bro, I wanted to sell drugs growing up. And that's not a good thing to say, because now I don't sell no drugs, won't sell no drugs, and don't recommend it to nobody. But, you know, we hooped outside, and our peoples was on drugs or sold drugs. So that's the things that, you know, we know how to flip a pack or something, get some money. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I didn't grow up wanting to be a rapper. As I got older and things happened in my life, I felt that was my best way to respond and release. You know what I'm saying? Because when you grown, you can't go out and put your hands on just anybody no more. You heard me? You can't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? So it's only two places that's gonna end you. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be more creative, and I thank God for giving me that inspiration to do music. And once I did my first track, it was just a rap from there. You know?
About how old were you when you did your first track?
Well, I did my first track when I was like 20, but that was that. My first track when I became and created 25Tolife, I was 25, ironically. And I took it serious when I came around 26, you know. And it actually started with the So Gone challenge.
I do remember that.
My partner just sent it to me. I had no social medias. I was living in Phoenix, Arizona right at the time. And my partner sent it to me. He was like, man, you should do this. Woo. So I did it, and he put it on his social media, and it got like 3,500 views in one day. People I ain't seen in years. Woo. So that, my boy was like, man, you should keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Get you a page. Woo. And from there, I just started doing music, and it went to a more personal thing. So everything I dealt with, you know, while I was looking for beats, that's what attracted me, that type of stuff. And I'm here now, and I just thank God.
Man, look, that's a testament, man, because like you said, just being from where we all come from somewhere, man, and just your surroundings, man, sometimes you're going to either be exactly what your environment is,
right,
or you can pivot and somewhat be the opposite. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you could be, you know what I'm saying, in between, a little bit of both.
And it's hard because I think I heard the brother say earlier, the guy who, Remedy, he just came here, I overheard him say that majority of us deal with, I think he was like, identity issues, like, and that's true. Like, a lot of us don't even know. We got to figure out who we are. You know what I'm saying? And then we become so many things out here because it's a sinful world. You know what I'm saying? And then you keep growing older without Christ, and you get lost out here. And I don't know. It ain't gonna say it's a point to no return. But a lot of people be 40 and still don't know who they are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a good example is how many folks you see sagging their pants and stuff like that. Because that's what we see on them.
That's our environment.
In our environment, we seen in the music videos. Ooh, that's one style. It's a trillion, billion people out here or whatever. Why so many people dress like this?
Yeah.
Because they don't really know themselves. You know what I'm saying? So,
man, that's real. Not only is that real, that connects with, like, it connects with music on so many levels. Because sometimes you can find out who you are through the music. You know what I mean? Or you help other people find out what they want to do. Even if they don't share your exact same story. Just to know that they not alone, or that somebody's speaking from their perspective, man. It really helps, man. And I don't know what inspired your name, 25Tolife, but I feel like it's something behind it. If it is, it may not be.
Are you asking?
I am, for sure.
25Tolife is a metaphorical statement symbolizing imprisonment, like meaning like just from, and it's also a state of being loyal to who I am, been the same since forever, and just I've been dealing with the prison system my whole life. I haven't been the one getting locked up, but my older brother God bless his soul.
Yeah.
Yeah, my older brother was in and out the system my whole entire life. And when I just graduated high school and went to college, he got his bid for 12 years. So my whole life I've been waiting on my brother, you know what I'm saying? So I've been locked up in many ways. And not only just being locked up, we all as humans, 25Life, come spend some time with me, 25 or Troy, that's my story. It can be yours as well, because we all deal with so many things that can keep us entrapped or whatever. If you ain't going through, if you ain't just went through, you about to go through. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. And I spent a lot of my time growing up alone, like from elementary school on up. I spent a lot of time alone. I never went to school with a family member, other than when I was in kindergarten. One time, but after that I was always by myself. So I felt like alone in many ways. So like when my brother was locked up in a hole, letters, woo, he wasn't alone. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't alone. He's just there, and I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So 25Life, come spend some time with me. 25 spoken rap, boys, passion, storytelling.
Man, I'm finna see. Even I was already gonna tap back in to see what projects I missed before, but I'm definitely Troy. You said
Troy, yep.
I'm gonna tap back in. I'm gonna tap into that.
It's really
for sure,
Troy is like a therapy session.
Okay.
So if when you check it out, like I do, I don't know if you know, but I model as well.
Okay.
So
I think I did. Yep, I did. I saw your name on the nominee thing at the Arts and Entertainment Awards.
Okay, yeah.
Now
last year,
about it, yep.
I actually won last year.
Oh, congratulations,
up under
man!
that
Salute.
platform out of the year. But I'm authentically me, 100%, sincerely me. So in my album cover, it's controversial to some. Okay. It provokes thought. You'll see. I got so it's just a picture where I'm I have my boxers on, nothing else, and I'm sitting in a chair. So it provokes thought. So people might think I'm this way. I don't know what people think, but it's provoked thought, and it's just funny on how people.
When you leave things up for interpretation, you
realize it goes
left, right, everywhere.
And I'm okay with that. And I'm not a person that feels the need to always defend itself or justify things to folk, because we just folk, you know what I'm saying?
For sure, man.
But I'm glad that you didn't know that I model, because it seemed like everybody know me for my modeling, and I've been doing modeling for like 2 years now. Music for 7, 8 years, you hear me? So,
things happen the way they supposed to happen.
For a reason,
And before we get to the bars, man, because we gonna get there, man.
Yeah.
Is there anything you got coming up in 2025 that people should look forward to?
Well, I can say I have a movie that's out that I was the main character in. It's called Hidden Licks.
Okay.
The director is Tony Carlock.
Okay.
You will have to I'm gonna send it to you, but you will have to download this free app called Fawsome, FAWESOME. Fawsome is free.
Okay.
Put in Hitting Licks, just like it sounds, Hitting Licks, and then you go see a big goofy picture of me pop up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't do the picture, you know what I'm saying? But you go see a big picture of me. It's a really good movie. It's a really good movie. Do I have other things coming up this year? Well, I'm dropping my album.
Let's go.
It's a 2-part album. It's coming in a few days, actually, like in a week. It's April 25th, 2025.
Make sure y'all remember the date.
April 25th, 2025. It's like a 2-disc album. So it's the 2 and the 5. So I'm dropping 2 5s, and it's the 2 and the 5. And I dropped it like that because I always wanted to do 2 5s at one time. You know what I'm saying? Because my name and then the year, everything 25. So also to provoke thought. So when people listen to the 2, they gonna want to listen to the 5, and then it can provoke which one is better. So I got that coming. I got 5 features on the 5 from St. Louis. I got my favorite St. Louis rapper on there from St. Louis.
Can you tell us, or we can't?
My favorite St. Louis rapper would be Bodine.
Bodine. Salute to Bodine,
my favorite
man.
St. Louis rapper. You hear me?
He kicking ass right now. He been kicking ass for a long
time. Foot's on next all year. Foot's on next to next December. You hear me?
Yep.
Yeah. So I got him. That was I'm not like a feature guy. You know what I mean? So to reach out to him and for it to be so, we both had great intentions. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't we didn't get no type of weird interactions, you know what I'm saying? But he was a great guy because I didn't know him. And it was like the universe brought us together. And then so I supported him at his event, his Super Bowl event. Came there because I had to see him because I've seen him on Facebook. And then we truly don't know a person on Facebook. So had seen him on Facebook, then I heard some of his music that he dropped during that Super Bowl. And you know, he the type of ignorant that I appreciate. He the type of ignorant. You know what I'm saying? I can appreciate that type of ignorant.
He's a good dude, but he's ignorant.
Yeah, he's a good dude. You can tell he's a good dude. Yeah. But he go stand on his beliefs and he go stand on him for him as a man. Because if you ain't gonna cut for yourself, ain't nobody finna cut for you. 100%. So he showed that he go stand for him. You hear me? So I salute him and his character brought me closer to him. And we still not like the best of friends, but we respect each other. You know what I'm saying? Come to find out, we are family members. We ain't even know it. You know, we cousins because we end up being like in a family group chat that somebody started. Like I got cousins in a group chat and he got aunties in there. And both of us in there. So it was wild. But yeah, I got a feature with him and it's dope too. It is dope.
Yeah, I'm ready for that album, man. Like I'm finna tap into the previous project and I'm ready for that one, man. Hey, can we give him a couple bars over here, man? Can we do a little something, man?
One more thing though.
Yeah, for sure.
You ever heard of Rob Soul?
He from the east side, ain't he? And he sing and
he
rap.
Act like he from the east side. But
okay.
He look like he from the east side, but I don't think he from the east side. But he does sing. He does.
I did a cypher with him before. A couple years ago, I think.
All right, if you don't know him, I'm gonna introduce you to him. So I just
we'll figure it out.
Throw that out there. You hear me? So you know I said something about him. He gotta have you on this platform, bro. He hot.
Bet.
But I'm ready though. I'm ready.
Let's do it, man. This is Connect the Dots, man. We got 25Tolife in the building. Let's see what we got for him today. Let's do it.
So we ready? This real?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for having me on your platform, my dude.
God, appreciate it.
Show you what I got. Yeah. I'm favored in the most high eyes, and knowing that, I pray to God every day that I rise. Do my work on the grind, to him I'm fertilizer, fruitful on the land, raise my kids as they rise up. But first, live your life, live out all your desires, set examples to the youngins, spit some shit to inspire. Advise them to be more conscious, block out the nonsense, bind it by viral videos and trending topics. Blasphemy to your daddy, and then they mock it. People saying fuck them kids, but I ain't smiling. I ain't perfect, I get a bitch run up her mileage, cause I'm a dog and I'ma grab my dick and say it proudly. 25, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You fuck with us, Leah, hypnotized, probably cause we're air signs. Let it go in the wind if you dare try. You go remember this one like a best side. You fucking up that girl life cause she don't know better. She fuck around 360 if I roll with her. You're 35, still claiming a college time. Numbers don't, but these niggas and these bitches lie. That's why they call me 25, cause I spit it how it's supposed to be. Niggas really hold of me. GPS, that mean I oversee. The Lord then showed to me how I'm naked in these streets and he really been clothing me. Everything was all white. He brought coke to me, 25 and AZ. Shit, it was dope to me. Linked up with a real nigga. He was bro to me. He had a bro, I had a bro. We was Jodeci. Chip on my shoulder in some motherfucking Tim boots. Just landed hotel rental. A hoe in my kinfo. Engineer and an instrumental. Show me what you done, not what you fin to. Gripping on a pencil. It's niggas in my head that I vent to. Just copped a couple pounds just to misuse. Drive on 10 to a paper boy. Come and get your issue. Don't make me ring your bell to dismiss you. I move how I wanna move on my own time. Do my do how I wanna do. Got my own style. Uncle Luke, how I make a bitch drop it on the grind. Gucci man, take my shirt off. All the hoes go wild. It ain't easy. Gripping on a pole the whole time. 25 on head and tails from the bitch the whole 9. Fuck her like I love her now. I'm fucking up her mind. Fuck touching your stomach, bitch. I'm trying to fuck up your spine. I swear to God, I ain't never claimed no pussy. It was barely mine. I ain't never stole nothing, I always got it honest. I ain't never ate nothing in front of a nigga, then offer food. I ain't never been through nothing that I couldn't get through. If I link up with the homie, then I'm leaving with him too. 25, keep it a buck like 4 quarters do. 25 flip sides, then you can't ignore the proof. If I roll up 25, you go crap out and lose. Ooh, bitch, I'm from the Lou. Fuck them other cities, they ain't going through what we going through. Trapped in the show me state, Labity, 48. Beefing with a nigga, you know you go see the next day. Trapping off a GoPay, driving down the wrong way. Walk from the north to the south, it been a long day. Yeah, and it's just how I live. 25, spend some time, come and see how I live. It's going up. Yeah, thanks for having me on your platform, bro. I really appreciate it. Thank you, God, man. Thanks for having me. And everything I do, Lord, help me bring people closer to you, Lord. In Jesus' name I pray, man.
Amen, for real, man. This is Connected Dots. This is 25Tolife, man. Look, man. Hey, y'all heard what he said. April 25th, man. The project is dropping, man.
25 to 25.
Powered by Suburban Pro Studios, man.
Man, I appreciate you, man.
And we gone, man. Until next time. Peace.
It's up.
Man.
Yeah, shout out Nico. Yeah. It's all on film, man, right here. You hear me?
Take leaps, still trying to perfect the drop. Every verse I make a point. Let's see if you connect the dots.